For decades, the Big John was the last of its kind, the final conventionally powered supercarrier of the U.S. Navy. But the name is back. And this time, it's nuclear, it's stealth-ready, and it's built for one specific purpose: to dismantle the most sophisticated defense bubbles on the planet. While the headlines often focus on the teething problems of the Gerald R. Ford class, the second in line, the USS John F. Kennedy, CVN-79, has been quietly absorbing every lesson learned from its predecessor. With a 100,000-ton displacement and the ability to launch more aircraft more often than any ship in history, the JFK isn't just a carrier. It is a 21st century response to the rising naval ambitions of China and Russia. To understand why this ship is a game changer, we have to look under the hood. The Nimitz class has been the gold standard for 50 years, but it's reached its physical limit for power and weight. The Kennedy, however, is a different beast entirely. Unlike the first ship in the class, the Ford, the Kennedy is the first to be fitted with the Enterprise Air Surveillance Radar. This is a variant of the Spy-6 radar being put on the newest Arleigh Burke destroyers. It is 35 times more powerful than previous radars, capable of tracking objects half the size, twice as far away. Gone are the massive steam pipes and the bang of traditional catapults. The Kennedy uses EMALS, or Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System. It's smoother, it's more adjustable, and it means the JFK can launch everything from heavy, fuel-laden tankers to small, fragile stealth drones that steam catapults would literally rip apart. Look at the island. It's smaller and shifted further back. Why? To create more space for a pit-stop-style aircraft servicing. On a Nimitz carrier, moving planes is like a sliding puzzle. On the Kennedy, planes land, refuel, rearm, and relaunch in a circular flow. This allows for a 33% increase in sortie generation rate. In plain English, the JFK can put more bombs on targets in a single day than any ship ever built. Now, why should Beijing and Moscow be worried? It comes down to one word: access. The JFK was specifically modified during construction to be F-35C ready from day one. The Ford had to be backfitted. The Kennedy was built for it. The F-35C is the only stealth fighter in the world designed specifically for carrier operations. China's strategy relies on a 2/AD, using long-range missiles like the DF-21D carrier killer to keep U.S. ships far away. But the JFK, paired with its stealth air wing and the new MQ-25 Stingray refueling drones, extends the reach of the U.S. Navy by hundreds of miles. By the time a Russian or Chinese commander detects the JFK's air wing, the stealth fighters are already inside their defense perimeter. The Kennedy acts as a networked flagship. It doesn't just fight, it coordinates the entire strike group's sensors, making every destroyer and submarine in the fleet deadlier. Currently, the JFK is slated for delivery in March 2027. While the delay has caused headaches in Washington, the Navy argues it's worth it. They've moved almost all the post-shakedown work into the construction phase. That means when the Kennedy is handed over, it won't spend years in trials. It will be ready to deploy almost immediately to the Pacific. Russia and China are building their own carriers, the Fujians and the Storms, but they are still decades away from the operational experience and technological integration sitting on the deck of the CVN-79. So, is the Big John enough to keep the peace in the Pacific? Or is the age of the supercarrier finally meeting its match in long-range missiles? Let me know what you think in the comments below.